The number one secret your ex doesn't want you to know. No matter who broke up or how the breakup was, and who got hurt at the end of the relationship, the truth is, breaking up hurts both of the partners. Both lose something they had, and both miss those moments every single day without even realizing it at first. However, the pain from the breakup manifests differently in everyone. It means that while one person will close down and feel sad, the other one might do certain things on purpose just to hurt their ex even more, or to get back at them without realizing that in the process, they are hurting too. Before we begin, subscribe to Modern Love Potion because every video you watch will transform you into a woman high-value men can't resist. So, click or tap the subscribe button now to not miss out. This all brings us to the number one secret that ex-partners most commonly hide because they are hurt, and they want you to hurt too. It's up to you to recognize this behavior and not react to it, so you don't give your ex any sign that you are sad and desperate over them too. You see, your ex will never admit that they are wrong when they broke up with you, or if you broke up with them, they will never admit that they gave you the reason. They simply cannot admit that they did something wrong and deserve the ending of the relationship. This is unfortunately very true for most relationships, and it is how they end, even if those relationships were good and solid, but simply the partners need to work on themselves a little more. And I say unfortunately, because many relationships end like this for no reason, even though they were good quality. The pride and ego will not allow your ex to admit to being wrong. This is because that would mean that your ex will have to come to you and say they were wrong. Not every person is capable of showing that type of vulnerability. It is often hard for people to show they are vulnerable in their relationship with their current partner who loves and understands them. So you can imagine how hard it is for a person to be vulnerable and show that they are hurting in front of the person that they had just broken up with. This is quite challenging, and their ego simply won't admit it as easily. The hardest thing in all this is finding out how your ex feels. If they really feel that way, of how they had simply forgotten about you. You can check their social media, or ask their friends or family, or even ask your ex directly. But this is all a bad method of finding out, because you will come off as desperate and clingy. Such behavior will make your ex not want you anymore, and you will ruin your chances of success in the future with them. So, how can you find out whether your ex is holding such a secret or they simply want to move on from you? Remember, finding this out is the best way of getting back with your ex-partner. Without knowing this, you will only worsen the current relationship you two have and make your ex distance from you even further. These are the 7 surefire signs that your ex is missing you and cannot admit they were wrong about the breakup, but they would come back to you if they found a way. So, by recognizing these signs in your ex's behavior, you'll be able to ease the breakup and eventually get back with your ex. Number 1. Your ex mentions your relationship. If you ever met your ex somewhere and he is the one that mentioned your relationship and what it was like when you two were together, then it means he is nostalgic. This can also be when talking to his friends or your friends about the two of you. Remembering what it was like when you two were together is one of the surest signs he wants you back. Number 2. They show up everywhere. Your ex meets you at your favorite bar. They are close to your office, at your favorite restaurant, and even in the shop where you buy ice cream. Stumbling upon your ex at this period more than once is no coincidence. Hey, are you liking the video so far? If so, I have good news. Make sure you like and subscribe to Modern Love Potion, because every video you watch will transform you into a woman high-value men can't resist, and you'll never miss our videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, if you have a story you want to share with me or other people watching this video in the Modern Love Potion community, write a comment below. Okay, so where were we? Number 3. The new girlfriend or boyfriend trick. Sure, if you want to move on from a relationship, you have to get out there and meet new people and have fun. But if you see your ex with someone new just days after the breakup, then that's definitely a sign that your ex is desperate and doesn't know how to tell you. Denial can be much more enjoyable than facing reality. By throwing themselves into a new relationship, They can avoid dealing with the fallout and distress they feel when they think of you. Also, notice the new person they are with. In this case, there are two possible scenarios and both go in your favor. The first one is that their new rebound relationship with something that looks very much like you or has the same style as you. This is a meaning that they miss you and they are trying to replace you with another person just like you. Or that the new rebound person is the total opposite of you. This goes in your favor because it shows you how your ex is trying his best to forget about you by erasing your memories with another person that looks nothing like you. This way, your ex thinks he will get over you quickly and easily because nothing will remind him of you. However, this is one of the clearest signs that he is still in love with you and is struggling with that fact. Number 4. Your ex thinks of you when drunk. Alcohol makes all your limits and burdens fall off. It gives you confidence and power and makes you think that everything is a good idea. So, don't be surprised when your ex sends late-night texts or calls you. It might not make sense to you, but to them, it's a way of telling you that they miss you. Number 5. Your ex-partner wants to discuss your problems. If your ex is dragging you into conversations about your previous relationship and what went wrong, then clearly they haven't been able to move on. Notice the pattern and talk to them and make it easier for your ex to tell you how they really feel. Number 6. Your ex tries too hard to make you jealous. If your ex tries too hard to show you his fantastic new single life without you, then that's a clear sign that they are desperate. Hitting party after party and meeting girls constantly cannot make them feel happy, but it shows you that they still want you in their life. You know what they say, confidence is silent while insecurities are loud. Number 7. Your ex's friends are interested in your life. When your ex is curious about your life, they won't be able to communicate with you directly. Instead, she or he will send someone they trust to find out more about you. So if you see their friends around more often than usual, or they are suddenly interested in what you are doing, or if you're dating someone new, then clearly they are asking for your ex. Remember, only act accordingly if you notice some or all of these signs. Sometimes exes do move on and will not want to come back with you. In such cases, you won't be able to notice any of these signs above. So, do not push it because you will only cause your ex to block you and distance you from themselves even more. If you want to know how likely your chances are to get back with your ex, click our Ex Back quiz in the first description below. Also, if you want to see our best videos, click the videos on the screen now. Don't forget to subscribe to not miss out on any of our videos, and I'll see you next week.